Is it time to buy or sell Rivian Automotive stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Rivian Automotive. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 2nd of October, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 2nd of October, 2025, our system has ranked Rivian Automotive as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -4.16. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this time. We will continue to monitor this evaluation to observe how it develops in the coming days. The stock is positioned in the lower range of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, which typically presents a favorable buying opportunity. Should the lower trend floor at $12.97 be breached, it would first signal a slower ascent and could also serve as an early indication of a potential trend reversal. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of approximately 15% over the next 3 months, with potential returns ranging from 10% to 36%. Looking toward the long term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of about 19%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 6% to 58% over the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $14.41 and $21.43. Our latest daily update for Rivian Automotive includes the headline, Rivian Automotive stock price took a fall of 7.39% on Thursday. The Rivian Automotive stock price fell by 7.39% on the last trading day, Thursday, the 2nd of October, 2025, dropping from $14.61 to $13.53. It has now declined for 6 consecutive days. During the last trading session, the stock fluctuated by 7.12%, reaching a low of $13.21 and a high of $14.15. Over the last 10 days, the price has decreased in 7 instances, resulting in an overall decline of 7.83%. Although the trading volume increased by 48 million shares on the last day, it was accompanied by falling prices. This may serve as an early warning sign, suggesting a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, 75 million shares were exchanged, amounting to approximately $1.020 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $17.14. While the lowest price was $9.50. Currently, the price stands 21.06%, or $3.61, below the 52-week high, and 92.46%, or $165.94, below the all-time high reached on the 16th of November, 2021, when the price peaked at $179.47. Rivian disclosed third-quarter deliveries of 13,201 vehicles, representing a significant jump of approximately 32% that surpassed estimates as buyers hurried to secure an expiring $7,500 federal electric vehicle tax credit. However, the stock experienced a sharp decline, with an intraday drop of about 8%, following the company's decision to narrow its full-year delivery outlook. The best-case scenario for 2025 deliveries is projected to top out near 43,500, indicating a decline of around 16% compared to the previous year. Technical momentum has shifted to a more bearish stance, intensifying selling pressure and options activity. In the short term, these mixed signals are contributing to volatility and downward pressure as investors reassess growth expectations and consider the impact of declining demand driven by the loss of tax credits. Anticipate heightened sensitivity to updates on guidance, monthly deliveries, and any clarity regarding incentives. In the long term, fundamentals will be crucial. Sustained recovery hinges on stabilizing production, enhancing margins, reducing costs, and discovering demand beyond tax credit influences, be it through fleet sales, new markets, or higher average selling prices. If Rivian executes effectively, the shares could rebound. However, if execution falters, slower revenue growth and increased cash burn are likely to keep the stock under pressure. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 14th of July 2025, it was reported that Guggenheim assigned RIVN a neutral grade with a downgrade action. On Thursday, the 22nd of May 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned RIVN a neutral grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 13th of May 2025, it was reported that Jefferies assigned RIVN a hold grade with a downgrade action. On Wednesday, the 7th of May 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned RIVN a neutral grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 6th of March 2025, it was reported that Cowen and Company assigned RIVN a hold grade with an initialize action. Analysts have assigned Rivian Automotive stock a general strong sell rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also provide a strong sell rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for Rivian Automotive. Currently, there are few to no positive technical signals. The Rivian Automotive stock shows sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a more negative outlook. On upward corrections, there will be resistance around the levels of $15.03 and $13.87. A breakthrough above either of these levels would generate buy signals. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Wednesday, September 24, 2025, and since then, the stock has declined by 14.31%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there is a current sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Yesterday, volume increased while prices fell, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal from 7 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 6 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 5 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 26 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal from 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 11 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Rivian Automotive. Rivian Automotive finds support from accumulated volume at $13.46. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is expected when this support is tested. The stock typically experiences average daily movements, and with solid trading volume, the associated risk is deemed medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by 94 cents between its high and low, reflecting a change of 7.12%. In the last week, the stock exhibited an average daily volatility of 5.21%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Rivian Automotive, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is losing money. Even established companies can experience downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may signal insufficient profit and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of the year, 2025, is expected on the 6th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at negative 0.73. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Rivian Automotive. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Rivian Automotive is at $13.70. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this might be a strategic point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Rivian Automotive faces its first support level at $13.46. If this support level remains intact, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a possible rebound. The combined average rating for Rivian Automotive from multiple analyst sources is strong sell. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On 2025-09-30, Scaringe Robert J. conducted an insider sell of 17,450 shares of Class A common stock. On 2025-09-16, Scaringe Robert J. conducted an insider sell of 17,450 shares of Class A common stock. On 2025-09-10, Scaringe Robert J. conducted an insider sell of 17,450 shares of Class A common stock. On 2025-08-15, Scaringe Robert J. conducted an insider sell of 43,945 shares of Class A common stock. On 2025-08-15, McDonough Clare conducted an insider sell of 28,183 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 20.569. Overall, insiders purchased 10,980,557 shares and sold 15,893,722 shares in the last 100 trades. Currently, we hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and a stop loss has not been established. Is Rivian Automotive stock a good buy? Currently, Rivian Automotive stock exhibits several negative signals. Despite a recent upward trend, we anticipate that Rivian Automotive will likely perform poorly in the coming days or weeks. As a result, we have a negative outlook on this stock. Following a review of some minor weaknesses in the technical indicators, we have adjusted our analysis from a buy recommendation to a sell candidate. After examining the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 3rd of October, we expect Rivian Automotive to open higher by 10 cents, beginning trading at $13.63. We want to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at StockInvest.